Hello YouTube, I am Tristan Call.
And I'm Aaron Jones, and we are the next perspective of gaming.
Yes, and on this episode, our first episode of the next perspective of gaming, we've got the Nintendo Switch, just came out. We've got, we're going to talk about Horizon, that's Horizon Zero Dawn, excuse me. And we are also going to talk about Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Oh my gosh. And we are also going to kind of introduce ourselves as fellow gamers by giving each of our top 10 favorite games of all time. So let's get things started. Alright, so the Nintendo Switch released today.
It's out.
It is here. Unfortunately, I don't have one yet. But honestly, you know, and it's gotten positive reviews.
Yeah.
Granted, you know, they've given it good stuff. But there has been some issues, some hardware issues. But you know, I guess when you release like 2 million at once,
Yeah.
there's gonna be some problems.
Yeah.
I've heard issues about their little screen. Controller system that has gone blue screen,
Yep.
has had some flickering.
Yep.
Um,
The Joy-Cons are having interruptions communicating with the console.
Yeah, but again, that happens with all systems when they first came out. I mean, everybody remembers the Red Ring of Death from the 360.
Ooh, yes.
I think I fortunately never had to deal with that myself.
Went through 2.
Well, yeah, and
2
I did go through
Xboxes.
2, but I never got the Red Ring.
Yeah.
I sold the first one. Anywho, we know the Red Ring of Death, but the Switch does look amazing. You know, the fact that you can take the controllers and put them onto the screen, take it mobile, just from mobile to home. I mean, that's a great concept. I've heard that the screen isn't the mobility screen isn't like the best quality, but it's still. I mean, again,
It works for what it's trying to do. Though.
Yeah, it's just starting, and you know, you just really can't ask for much more. Especially Nintendo, I feel like they kind of dropped the ball a little bit with the Wii U because they didn't have as much creativity with it, but. Now I think they're picking it back up. When you have me actually wanting to get their console, because I haven't actually really wanted a console
since like the GameCube.
GameCube was great. Yeah, GameCube. I did kind of want that for a little bit, but I haven't had a Nintendo console since the 64, or maybe
3DS maybe.
Yeah, I don't even have one of those, even though I want one.
Yep.
But yeah, so let's move on to Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
I saw you playing it the other day, and wow.
I'm about 5 hours into it. So far, I'm blown away. Huge open world, so much to do. Robo dinosaurs.
It's an amazing game. The voice acting is
so good.
100%.
Whoever plays Aloy, I believe her name is phenomenal.
Aloy is actually the same person who she voiced Cassie Cage in Mortal Kombat X, and that was very.
Now
cool.
I can't unhear it either.
I know that's all I hear now. Even though she's like supposed to be this like kind of. I mean, I guess she's a badass warrior, but it's more like a native warrior in this game than just like a cop, a SWAT team member.
Blowing holes in your head and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, taking selfies and things like that. But it's gotten an 88 on Metacritic with a 93 from IGN, 90 from GameSpot, 88 from Game Informer. It released a week ago on Tuesday, the 28th. Again, voice cast. Amazing.
And it's doing solid for Guerrilla's first game that's not Killzone.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and these like they go from a shooter to this is
to doing it for like 8 years straight, and then just being like, all right, now let's do something else.
Let's try out the RPG scene, see if we can do it, and they just killed it.
They nailed it.
They murdered it. But
that's actually the same. What's the word? The graphic system.
The same driver.
The engine is going to be
right.
used in Hideo Kojima's new game Death Stranding. Ooh. He chose that system to use it. I was like, yes,
much love. Like,
Kojima.
I know that our fellow Next Perspective, Brock, loves the Metal Gear games. So
Metal Gear.
He gets.
We are not worthy.
Now, don't hate me, but I don't have those games on my top 10 list. But that's just because I haven't played them enough, and that's my fault. But let's move on to the game of the week. What I feel could be the game of the year.
Yes.
And that's Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
It's here.
Yes, I haven't
finally.
played it. Have you
I
played
put
it?
4 hours in last
So
night.
you got it.
I was blown away. Like, it's like Link to the Past, a Link Between Worlds. They just set you into an open world.
Oh man, that
You
sounds
can do
amazing.
it in any order you want. It's magnificent.
It looks it's open world and it's got side quests. You can do cooking, which I thought was really fun.
That's awesome.
My one of my old bosses. I used to work at GameStop, and she played for 6 hours, doing 6 hours of cooking only.
Which is awesome. You can too.
But I also noticed that it's more about the world. That world is vibrant.
Oh yeah.
Just on the colors, and again, I've watched gameplay, a ton of gameplay on YouTube. It makes me want to get the Switch even more. Unbelievable puzzles. They have puzzle shrines that'll give you rewards. Again, the side quests, open world. They say it's supposed to be a 100+ hour game.
Yeah. Insane.
Now let's look at the ratings. I mean, the critics somewhat matter, even though I feel like user reviews are better. But Metacritic, 98. A Metacritic. That is all the critics giving it top tier.
2
reviews.
points away from perfection.
Yeah,
Literally.
And the only other game that is higher than that is Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Ocarina of Time. Sorry, I can't pronounce that correctly. Apparently,
It's okay.
but we're talking a 10 from IGM, a 10 from Game Informer, a 10 from GameSpot, a 10 from Time, a 10 from Forbes.
Forbes, like,
Yeah,
man.
highest rated game other than Ocarina of Time, and it makes me want the Switch.
Yeah.
It makes me want anything I can play it on. So you were talking about how it's good on the Wii U as well.
Yeah, there's some frame rate differences. Obviously, graphical draw distance maybe is a little less, but honestly, I don't notice. No one notices. The game's got such an art style to where it doesn't matter. If it was like realistic graphics, I feel like it'd make a big difference.
It's more cartoony.
It's got like Wind Waker mixed with like
Yeah.
the vibes of Ocarina and whatnot. But
no darkness like Majora's Mask, which I didn't play, but I would watch my friends play it when it first came out on 64.
it's a dark, scary game.
It's terrifying.
I don't know how they let kids play that on.
Well, yeah, and the moon, you look up and that moon is just
nightmare fuel.
Yeah, so I definitely I need to play that.
Everyone should play it, even if you're not a Zelda fan. Just go watch someone play it. Watch it on YouTube. It's magical.
Not the hugest Zelda fan myself, but again,
Yeah.
seeing that just kind of made me salivate and made me want to play it. So
And it's been so long since there's been a game that came out. When the embargo came up, it was perfect reviews everywhere.
Yeah.
Because like reviewers they're harsh nowadays. They are not very nice.
But they had nothing to complain about with this one. So
which is great.
Oh yeah, absolutely.